Hello everybody, it's Lazer Turret once again. Welcome to the second episode of my Minecraft 1.19 Let's Play. Hope you're doing well. I've done a bit of progress off camera, but nothing major. I don't like doing a whole lot of stuff off camera. I think I've mentioned this before. But I've done some things. I've made a farm that's over there. We also have Optifine back so I can actually zoom in and show you. Got bees over there. I think we actually established that last time, didn't we? So this has all been cleared. I'm actually going to put my first house down over here somewhere. Here, where these pillars are. See those? That's marking out the location of the house. It's not going to be terribly big. I have been collecting materials for it. I collected some acacia from over that way. You can't really see it because I had to turn my render down for the sake of the shaders. Otherwise the frame rate is not particularly great. It stutters quite a bit if I turn up the render distance, especially while recording, so gonna have to leave that. But yeah, they come from over there, and I'm growing some here, so I've collected some in the chest here. I'm not going to use a great deal of it. It is kind of ugly, but we'll mix in some birch, and I think primarily we'll probably use oak. I don't have a whole lot of other building materials though. I do want to get some deep slate and so forth, so we're going to do that today. I found a big hole in the ground. So let me fix my seating position, there we go. So I found a hole in the ground, it's just over here, not too far. And it's going to hopefully allow us to get some deep slate and so forth. It's not here actually, this isn't it. Like I said, I don't like doing big stuff off camera. Here it is, okay. Like big adventures and that type of thing. I always like to do that with you guys. So you get to enjoy it, because that's what the best type of content is, right? And there's no sense in doing a Let's Play if I'm not going to be doing any sort of stuff like that. So, also let me know if the audio's okay. It's a little bit screwy for me. I don't know what's actually going on. I did somewhat fix it by getting a new pair of headphones, but I'm still having trouble, so just let me know if the audio's fine. I'll check it anyway during editing, but let me know what you guys think of it. The idea is getting deep slate, also getting down into the lower levels and potentially getting some diamonds and that type of stuff, but I'm not in a real hurry to do that. You guys know I don't like to rush. Like, if you're familiar with any of my playthroughs, I don't like to rush stuff. Made it clear in the past. I like to just take the game one baby step at a time. That's my style, if you will. I don't know if that's from watching too much Paul Silders Jr., but I digress. It doesn't really matter. He was a heavy influence on me when I first started playing the game. Like, I got into all his videos, so I'd definitely say my playstyle even today is heavily influenced by Paul Silders Jr. But anyway, so yeah, just resource gathering and that type of thing is all we're going to do down here. I really want to get building materials more than anything else though. Like, I want to get just some deep slate. I'll probably dig up some of this andesite because I think we could use that. But I will most likely come back for it or something because I don't want to bore you guys. Or myself for that matter. Alright, yeah, there's lots and lots of nooks and crannies that are just waiting to be explored, which is great. And that was the whole idea of me leaving it like this. Alright, is there anything down here though? That's the question. It looks like this just goes back up. Another branch this way, let's head down here. Another one that way, it looks like it just kind of stops. That one stops as well. There's a little bit here. Alright, no, that stops as well, okay. I have a lot of coal. I actually made some more, like I made some blocks out of the coal we had. Because I ended up with like just arse loads of it, so I'm like not gonna bother with it at the moment. Now I've got to remember which way to get out. It's this way. Cool. So what materials do I want for like my house and that type of thing? So I got the wood types. Just after andesite, deep slate, and other things that I might be able to mix in there. I don't know what else I kind of want. I was thinking about copper, but it's a lot of work to get copper and make it like properly usable and so forth. Plus it takes up a lot of inventory space and so forth and so on, so I'm not going to worry about that right now, but I do plan to use it, don't you guys worry. We'll be using it. I'll set up a bee farm, or a very basic bee farm. Nothing crazy. Let's do like a bee greenhouse or something, a really small one. That could be kind of cute. do that down in our farming area up top side. And I think then we'll be able to use copper and so forth then, because we'll have bees and we'll be able to slap the honeycomb on there to stop it from oxidizing and so forth. There we go. Now we're in deep slate level. Okay. So this is where we want it to be. We're running out of torches. I have to make some more. Now, actually, I probably should have grabbed some coal. Because down here, we're not going to get any coal, are we? Something I did not think about. That's, you know, when you've been playing this game for as long as I have, you take a lot of shit for granted, right? Like, you always think, oh, there's always going to be coal everywhere, but that just isn't the case anymore. Right? Once you get below level 0, which is basically just here, is it? Let me see. It's 1 right here. So if we go here, now coal isn't going to spawn. So coal spawns basically here, but it will not spawn here. That's how that works as far as I know. But yeah, I may end up running out of coal down here. Alright, there's some gold. I actually don't have much gold. I do want gold for various things. When we go to the nether, we can trade and all that shit. Plus golden carrots are obviously a fantastic source of food, but we don't quite have that yet. So after we're done here, I'll collect up all the materials and sort of just put them all in one little area for now. And then we'll go over and head into the jungle and so forth. I think some of this tuff could be good for building too, huh? What do we reckon? Alright, easy does it. There's a creeper over there. Some lapis lazuli. Or lazuli. I'm just being an idiot, okay? Alright, I'm being silly. I'm being dumb on purpose. I think that was a Paul Silders Jr. reference as well, because he's like, oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Not that it matters. Anyways. So, I guess we can talk about this series, right? I didn't really talk about it much last time, or I might have cut it out. Basically, I want this to be my permanent series. I don't want this to go away. I'm learning from my past mistakes, folks, and I'm trying to make content better and more frequently, so hopefully with any luck, we should see 1 video a week. But I'll alternate between this and something else. Like, I might start a new Unturned Let's Play. Just let me know if you want to see that. I might do like a community post or something. Well, there's a lot of mobs over there. Just see what people want to see. I do plan on doing some other random stuff, like I'm probably going to record like another video from the PCSX2 emulator. I'll probably do another video from there. But yeah, this is going to be my permanent Let's Play series. Hopefully this will be a lot of fun. I plan to do a lot of building and so forth, because I don't really do a whole lot of that. But again, I'm still taking it 1 step at a time, just because that's the way I play the game. So it's not going to be a super big hurry to get diamonds as quickly as possible and get to the end and all that kind of shit. Fun fact, I've actually never faced the Ender Dragon by myself before, ever, in a legit survival world. The closest I've gotten is on a multiplayer realm, and that was with 1 or 2 other people. So technically, I actually didn't do much of the work. So technically, I've never done it myself before, and yes, I did see the diamond appear right behind us. We're gonna get it, don't worry. Calm your tits. Alright, here it is. Is it just 1? Kinda lame if it is, yeah, but that's okay. Like I said, we're not in a hurry, but I'll just gradually get things as we go, right? We're not taking it like too slow, but at the same time, we're not taking it too fast either, like a lot of people do. A lot of people have defeated the Ender Dragon before episode 10 and shit like that. We might still do that, but it just depends, because, like I said, I like to take things a lot slower than a lot of people usually do, and if that's not your style, that's fine, you don't have to watch. But I know there's a lot of people that enjoy that. Particularly people who are a fan of Paul Silders Jr. Because I know he likes to just take things 1 step at the time. And stop and smell the roses once in a while, you know? People are moving too fast to actually enjoy themselves, it seems. But that's just the way I play. That's just my 2 cents. I don't have any problem with the way anyone else plays. If they want to rush and get to the end and get shulker boxes and all that stuff as soon as possible, more power to them. But frankly, it's just... I mean, don't get me wrong, I like those things, and I love the elytra and everything else, but... Like I said, I like to just stop and smell the roses once in a while and just enjoy the little things. So, yeah. Oh, God. Okay, there's another one. I didn't even see him, so you know what? I'm also unprepared. I didn't get food. Probably should have done that. Alright, guys. This is just getting ridiculous. This is getting really annoying. Alright. Die. And I know I'm still using stone tools. We're gonna get iron once I smelt all that iron ore. Make sure everything is iron. So, what's just over here? I think I'll just check this out real quick and then we'll probably... I'll probably just turn the camera off in a sec because there really isn't much going on. I like to keep, obviously, the important stuff in. And I also like to get some of the action on film. But otherwise, if it's just me wandering endlessly through a fucking cave and there's just not much going on, why should I even bother? I don't know. I really should go and smelt this iron, huh? And I'm gonna need to go back up because I'm nearly out of food, so... What I'll do is... I'll stop the recording here for the time being. I'll gather up a bunch of materials, just use this pickaxe up. Then, once I've done that, I'll just head topside and then I'll resume the recording again. We'll come up with another plan for us to do. We do have that jungle we can explore, so we'll probably do that. But anyway, I'm going to spend the rest, well, a little bit more time down here. The rest of my pickaxe gaining some materials for building. And I'll catch up with you guys in a second, okay? So stay tuned. Alright guys, so back on the surface, obviously. Collected up a fair bit of goodies. Pickaxe is gone, used it all up. I actually did have some iron on me. I could have made another pickaxe, but I decided not to, and that's just frankly because I just don't see the point right now. There wasn't much going on, so I'll probably end up exploring a lot of that in my own time, actually. I thought it would be a lot more exciting, but seems like it's not. We may come back in a future episode or something. Okay, in the meantime, this needs to be smelted. We're actually going to go and explore that jungle I was talking about. I'm thinking, first, that we just make a whole bunch of tools first before we do anything else. So one of those, one of these, and last but certainly not least, one of these. Oh, and we also need a shovel, so this should be perfect. And, yeah. I mean, I didn't really need a shovel per se, but may as well while we're already here. So I'll just put these in here. They don't really need to... I don't need to have them taking up space for no reason. I need more food. I did run out of food, so I am going to use this, actually. Don't know why I need to save it. It's not much, but it's... but it's honest work. Anyway, so... Good enough there. Should make a composter, huh? Like a composting system. Oh, I need to sleep real bad. First, I want to check this jungle out, though. I want to do it with you guys. Didn't want to do it on my own, so I didn't go in here. It was tempting, but I thought, no. I'll save it for the recording. This is definitely something that was worth saving for the recording, but I will be using some jungle materials and so forth. It doesn't look like there's any bamboo here, unfortunately. Maybe? I don't see any. See what's in here. Oh, melons, that's actually really good, so I am going to take those. Cocoa beans are also pretty good, but I'm not going to worry about them too much. I don't usually even really use them. Maybe down the road to get brown wool and so forth, but... Ooh, parrots too, that's cute. I don't have any seeds. I could go back and get some, but I can't be bothered. Maybe we'll come back later and tame a parrot. I actually have never had one in the game before, so that's another first for me. Alright, I just want the melons mainly. If I can't find bamboo, I can at least take the melons. Oh, there is bamboo here. Excellent. Alright, cool. So it can make scaffolding and things like that. What I really would love is a spruce biome, so we can use that wood, but it's looking like we don't have one, unfortunately, which is a real stinker. You know, spruce wood's one of my favorite woods. I think my all-time favorite would have to be probably either spruce or dark oak. It's a tough choice. There is a new wood type being added in the next version, which is going to be really cool. Can't wait till we get to play around with that. Not going to do snapshots or anything. I have mentioned in the past I don't do snapshots because it's just too risky and the worlds can end up with all sorts of issues, corruption and all that. Could lose progress. Recordings could go bad too. So I don't need to do that. Don't need to risk anything. I'd rather just and I'd rather just wait anyway. I'd rather it be a surprise. I mean, I've seen a few videos on it, but I haven't seen a lot, so most of it's going to be brand new to me, which is going to be exciting, so. But hopefully I can get a few more videos out before that update drops. That's going to be important, I think. Oh god, I can't get through there. Okay, yeah, this just ends and then it becomes a regular forest, not a birch forest. There is a village, actually. So I reckon we're going to go over there. Wasn't really an intention to find a village, but what the heck, you know? When you're this early in the series and you don't know what's around you, there can be new, exciting things around every corner. And that's probably one of my favorite things about this game. Not only the creative freedom it gives me with building things, but also the fact that you just really never know what's around the corner. And it's very cool. No other game has that kind of atmosphere about it, or whatever. I don't know what the word is, but I think you guys get my point. No other game is like that, right? No other game even begins to compare. Alright, is it literally the tiniest village you've ever seen? No, okay, there's a church here. I could take the brewing stand. I don't like doing that, but, I mean, it is there. I will take all the hay bales, as I'd be stupid to not do that. Now, I should have made a hoe, actually. I didn't know we were going to do this. I actually have one at home. But you know what? I have a crafting table, so I'll just make a hoe real quick out of iron. I thought I saw movement. It scared me so much. It's okay. Everything is fine. I thought I saw movement like over here. Maybe I did, but it looks like it's not threatening, so it's fine. There we go. It's going to take forever otherwise, so I thought I'll just do that. Everybody knows I have a lack of patience, so... Alright, it's not bad. I do need potatoes and carrots, actually. This is Armorer's house. Alright, it's not him, though. He's not the armorer. There's actually something here. That is curious. I might just head down here. I know it seems silly. We just did this, but... I'm not hurting anyone, and... frankly... I do need more resources. So I think it's a wise idea to head down. See, I'm probably not even going to do a mine in this series. Normally I do a mine. In this series it doesn't make sense. Because of the way the mining works now, I think it's actually going to be better to just go down to a massive cave and look for diamonds and all that kind of stuff that way. Or maybe go down to diamond level to do branch mining and that's about it. I won't do any kind of strip mining or anything like that like I used to do. Just because, again, it doesn't make sense. When it's far more efficient to just jump in a hole and go get a bunch of resources, why would I waste my time mining? Maybe in the future I will do some mining, but for now, it's just not really worth it. Especially with having low-grade tools. It's just annoying sometimes to dig out massive tunnels. Like, I'm not even going to get all of that because I can't be bothered. There's so much there and I've got so much it isn't funny, so I'm actually just going to leave it behind. I know that will trigger some people, me included, but I don't need it just taking up unnecessary inventory space, okay? Okay, so, not much down there, frankly. Do I need all... Oh, I'll just take it. Screw it. It's gonna be handy. I'm not gonna turn all of it into food, but stuff it. I may as well take some at the very least. Like, I may as well take a little bit more. It's not... I'm not hurting anyone. So, stuff it. It doesn't matter. Okay, you know what we're going to do? I think we'll continue on a little bit more this way, but if we don't find much, we'll probably just come back. But what I really want is a spruce biome. Whether it's a mega taiga, regular taiga, or a snowy taiga, I really don't give a rat's ass. I just want a spruce biome, for God's sake. Alright. So, oh, owies. I'll just get rid of that. I know you can sneak on them and all that stuff, but where's the... Well, I'll take the gold block at the very least, but where is the chest? Ay, caramba. It's annoying. I don't like that. It doesn't really damage you, but it's kind of scares the shit out of me, but I don't like that, and I don't like it. Alright, here's the chest. Okay, good. Fire charges, last protection 3, unbreaking 2. Not even going to bother. I'll take the obsidian. Okay, now that we've got an acacia village down there as well, and my inventory is a disaster. So I think I'll just break this down. Oh god, that was a bad idea. It still tossed out more stuff. Okay, maybe that was not the smartest choice. Maybe I should have left it how it was, huh? Okay, whatever. It's too late now. Definitely should have left it the way it was. Alright. Got to get through here. And here we are. Village. Another village. Frankly, it doesn't really matter though. Like, it doesn't... The other village, I could probably get some villagers to my base with that. That's going to be nice, but... Frankly... I literally don't even need any of this stuff. It's just going to stay there. Why would I even bother with that? I really don't give a rat's behind about the savannas anymore. I'm sick of looking at the bloody things. I'm literally surrounded by the friggin' things. Sick of them. Absolutely sick of them. So you know what I'm going to do? Just going to make sure there's nothing else here we need. I will come back for a cat at some stage. Don't you guys worry. I'm going to get some fish and come back. But for now... Okay, there's just bugger all in there. I'm just making sure... Oh, I will actually take this. Normally I don't like taking the villagers' things, but... Oh, shit. Bugger it. I'm going to do that instead then. I'm going to sleep in their beds. This bed. Oh, it's not quite right yet. I just have to remember when I get home I have to set me spawn at least. Right, so once the stars come out, then you can sleep. Okay, the stars are out. Good night. That's a trick I learned fairly recently. As soon as the stars are out, you can jump straight in bed and it will work. Alright. I'm going to cut out for a bit. We need to eat as well. But when I come back, we'll be back at base. And hopefully I can gather some materials together. We could probably start putting together a house or something. I'll come up with another plan for something for us to do. And I need to get a drink of water IRL. So I'm going to do that as well. And yeah. So I will meet you guys back at base. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I was on my way home. And I happened to stumble across one of these, but I think I'm just going to have to mark it for now and come back because I don't have the inventory space to speak of to get this wood right now or whatever, so I'll come back. A spruce biome would have been nicer, but this is also pretty good. I'm not going to complain too much. So what I'm going to do is just change my perspective real quick because I like to go in third person. I'm going to turn that off because I want to screenshot this. Actually, no, what am I doing? I want to leave that on because I need the coordinates. Yeah, I forgot. There we go. It's alright. I forgot what I was doing, so I had to remind myself. Alright, anything else over here, though? We've got cows, that's actually really nice. If they're pretty close to home, we can probably lure them in. Like a pen or something. I'm not going to worry about that today. Or maybe we will, we'll just see. Sometimes I just can't be bothered. Because animals are just a massive pain in the neck. Alright, let me just look at my coordinates. I still got ages to go, that's fine. 314x is what we got to get to, so I'll do that. At least we know where a dark oak is. Yeah, I think we're nearly home, guys. We're getting there. Ow. Do I have... I do. It's alright, I threw out the one beetroot I had to get this. Now, I'm still not quite on the right. Still not quite where I need to be, but I'm getting there. Actually, I'll just keep going this way now. May as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys back at the base. Hang tight. Alright guys, we are back. I didn't really need to stop the recording after all that, but I still did. So let's go in and have a rest, make sure the stars are out. And my iron is still smelting, which is great. Excuse me, I think I'm going to get rid of that screenshot now. It's on my other monitor. There we go. Don't really need that while I'm doing this. So that's nearly done. That's great. That's fantastic. Alright. I am going to need more storage than this, though. That's going to be a thing. This will just go somewhere. Just put it there. I'll have a permanent spot for everything. This is all going to get filled in, by the way, once I move everything. So, not to worry. Okay. So, base material is probably going to be deep slate, I think. Just the raw deep slate. I don't think we're doing anything with it. I don't really have enough to do what I want, but it's fine. I want to avoid this being just a straight up rectangle. You know what I'm saying? I try to do that with all my house builds now. But how big is this? We're going to have to work out how big that is. So that's... If we go over here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4... hang on, we'll count this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... And then how many this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is just off center, I see. So if I go... Yeah, if I just take that out, and then we'll just make this start 1 block sooner. Then we can break that, and make that a double door. Yeah, there we go. So it was that side that was off, not this side. Okay. I was going to say, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I should go up and sleep. I'll bring the bed down here, I think, or at least make a bed down here. Oh, God. Yeah, right tool for the job. There we go. I was going to end up streaming some of this too, but I didn't end up streaming, so that didn't happen. This is annoying. Let's see if I can... do that. Yeah. Alright. So we got the outline. I may put a basement, but I don't have to do that straight away. I think the next logical step will be to start putting the walls in. Stripped birch would work, I think. Now, frankly, I don't know if I want it there. We'll just have to see what we're going to do here. Actually, yeah, that works. And actually, Make it even easier for ourselves if we put this in our offhand, axe in our main hand. And we do something like this. Oh shit. Not really what I meant to do. Again, this is weird. I haven't actually used this trick before where you put it in the offhand. A lot of people do it, but I don't usually. No, I don't like that. I prefer the solid deep slate in here on the inside at the very least. So yeah, that's basically it. I'll do a little bit more on camera to show you guys, but yeah, you guys get the point, right? This is pretty much what's going to happen all the way around the house. Just and then alright. So I'll just keep going. Okay, so that's all the walls done. I had to go back and get wood several times. I definitely severely underestimated how much wood this would take. I think for these we want to put the one with the same material all the way around, so it's probably an idea, huh? I'll remove these and we'll do that. Just those ones that are kind of on the corner here, so we'll do the same here. And this one needs to be facing up. So I'll just do that. And same with this one. Let's make sure I have enough. Alright, cool. Now, more of these, that, and that. And I think you can still break these down, can't you? Yeah, you can. Good. So that doesn't go to waste. Glad. I don't really use these, but this definitely came in handy in this particular instance, didn't it? Very glad those were added to the game. As for a door, I haven't decided exactly what kind of door I want yet, so I'm going to leave that for now. I think we're going to do like a... We'll do like a acacia flooring, I think. I don't think we want to use the logs. Might mix some stripped logs in for a bit of texture later, but I think for the most part we're actually going to just use the straight up planks. I have a lot of these, then I have access to a lot more as well, so this will be fine. And I'll just get rid of all this, and we'll be able to put the floor in. Alright, let's start laying down the floor. And I'll probably do this on super speed. Not super speed, but you guys get the point, so... I tell you what, there's no better time like the present to get that started. Let me just eat first, actually. Okay, now we're good to go. So, time-lapse, begin. Alright, so that's the floor in. We'll do a ceiling out of oak. I'm not going to work on the roof today. In fact, I may do that in my own time. It's going to be a bit wonky, I think. And it took me long enough just to do this design on camera. I just wanted to do, you know, some of the building on camera at the very least. Now, to get up there, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. I don't have string to make any, I don't have string to make scaffolding yet, so I am going to get up there just by doing something, whoops, just by doing something like that, just to get up here, because I just need to put, not on this level, but that level is where we want it. I'll time-lapse this part as well, I suppose, so enjoy. Okay, so that's the outline done, and I'm going to need a lot more wood, so I guess I will do that. I'm not going to cut down that tree, actually, because that tree is the bee tree. This doesn't serve any purpose, though, so I'll get this one. Really need to try to get out of that habit of destroying the tree with my axe, like the leaves. Because, yeah, it's not... Yeah, so don't cut this guy down. For God's sake, whatever you do. The floor might annoy some people, but what I'm going to do is mix in a little bit of texture by putting stripped acacia logs just randomly around, sort of making it look like the floor is a bit worn. So that'll help bring a little bit of interest, and I may do something similar up here, because I think I'm going to put like an attic up here, so I may do some wear on these as well. Because that's what makes sense in my head anyway. But let me know what you guys think so far. Obviously it's not anywhere close to done. Still got to put a roof on this guy. And I may put a basement, but I'll decide that in my own time, and I'll let you guys know what I do off camera next time. It's not going to be like a massive amount of progress or anything like that. At the very least though, I want to get most of the boring tasks out of the way. Okay. Need to get rid of this guy. Put you out of your misery. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope you enjoyed this video and am enjoying the series. If you got any ideas for anything I can build, let me know down below. We can figure out what to do next time and so forth and so on. Any ideas for how I can decorate this house or whatever else, what I can do for a roof material even, let me know. But yeah. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.